Okay, here I'm looking at creating a APA formatted paper. Okay, I'm splitting my screen here. Here I've got a blank Word document. Here I've got Purdue OWL's sample paper for APA formatting, which is available at the Purdue University's online writing lab, and that's what OWL stands for, website, and I will give you that URL. And it is also in doc sharing in most of the Chicago schools courses. Okay, first thing I need to do is change the font. APA formatting is Times New Roman 12-point font. So over here on my document, under the Home tab, I choose the font Times New Roman, and I choose 12. Okay. Now I've changed the entire body so that it's Times New Roman 12-point font, but I also need to change the header. If I double-click in the header space, it opens up the header window. And first thing, under options, I want to say that I want a different first page. Because in APA format, the running head has the words running head in it on the top of the first page, but not the remaining pages. Okay. Here I am though, I need to change this to Times New Roman 12-point font as well. And then I put in running head. Oops, I had cap locks on, okay, with only the R capitalized, a colon, and then I'm going to do the title of the paper. Here I just type title of paper. Obviously, you're going to type the real title of the paper there in all caps. Then I'm going to tab over until it's basically right-hand justified. That's where I want the page number to be. So I can say insert. No, I have to say header because that's where I'm at. Edit header. And then page number, and I want it at the current position as a plain number, and there it is. Now I'll have the page number on every header. But I've got to go down and I've got to add the title to the remaining pages. I don't have to do it to every page, just the second, and it will go to all of them. I just highlighted and copied that so I don't have to retype it. I go down. Well, I guess I don't have a second page yet. I go down, and when I have a second page pop up, there's no header here yet. That's because I said I wanted a different first page. I paste in my title, go back over here again, page number, current position, plain number, it's a 2, and now I've got my running head for the entire paper set. Next thing I need to do is go back and do my title page information. Okay, for this, I'll double click back here, get back to the paper, out of the header. Alright, I'm going to click down a little bit. It's not all the way up here, but it's not way down here. Kind of. I'm going to center it, and this is where the title of the paper goes. Here it's not all caps, only the first letter of each important word is capitalized. Words like of are not capitalized. This is where the author's name goes. And then the university or college. Okay, no need for date, no need for course name, just the title of the paper, the author's name, and the name of the university. Okay, all good. Now, when you type the body of your paper, in APA style, paragraphs are indented. To keep yourself from having to hit tab every time, just up here in the ruler bar, you see it's kind of like a rectangle, a triangle, and a triangle. The top triangle is the first line indent. Click and hold, drag that over to the ½ mark. Now every time you hit return, it's going to instantly indent for you. So you can type and type and type. And if you're not hitting return, it's not going to be indenting itself. But if I hit return, it's going to start a new paragraph. Now I just noticed something else I need to change. I need to change the spacing. I can tell this is not double spaced. And it's also putting extra space in between the paragraphs that we don't want. I highlight what I've done. I go to paragraph. I want no space before or after. These both should be 0. And the line spacing, I want to be double spaced throughout. The only time I'm not going to have double space is if I have a table. Okay, I'm not sure if there's a table in this sample paper, but tables do not need to be double spaced. I'm just scanning right quick to see if there is an example of a table. Nope. But if you have a table with information in it, like I could do right here, I could insert a table, and once I've inserted my table, I can select all that, highlight that, and then go back to my home tab under paragraph. Let the computer know here within my table I just want it to be single spaced. Double spaced tables get to be really large. Okay? The last thing I want to show you about how to format here is your reference list. Okay? For your reference list is on its very own page. Okay? Here's the reference list that we have here. The word reference is centered. Reference. It is not in all caps. Only the first letter is. And now here, I'm going to go back to left-hand justified, but this is where those triangles on top change. Okay? It's the bottom triangle this time that is going to go in a 1/2 inch. And the top triangle is going to stay over on the left-hand margin. It's called a hanging indentation, and it causes this here. But the very first line is out here, and any remaining lines are a 1/2 inch in. Okay? It is also double spaced like all the rest. For more particulars on how to do references, check out this sample page or look at Purdue OWL online. And to find Purdue OWL online, I always just start at Google and I type in Purdue OWL. Here it is, Purdue OWL APA style. And here's all the information that you need. The website is owl.english.purdue.edu/section/2/10/. Okay? But you can just Google Purdue OWL APA and it will come up right here. You can get